Productivity. As humans, so many people are really rubbish at producing things of any value in the time that they have. Sometimes people scurry around like a squirrel chasing an acorn, but at the end of the day or the end of the week, they've achieved absolutely nothing. If you follow 5 really solid principles, what you can actually produce can vastly improve. The first principle is to prioritise and have a plan. So many times people think they're going to do something of value and then can't remember what it is, and they have no order in which they should be doing things, and they spend most of the times pondering over what they're actually trying to do with their lives. If you've got a plan, you can prioritise it and work to that plan to ensure things get done. The next step is to ensure you've got time to do it. So many times people think, oh, I'll do this or that, and then realise they've got to go and pick up the kids from school. You've got to allocate certain amounts of time to be able to do tasks, and that's got to be pretty realistic. The third step is to minimise distractions. How many times do people try and do something, then start looking at the phone, looking at Auntie Mabel's cat on Facebook, and then 40 minutes later realise that they've got to go and make a meal for the kids for when they return home from school? If you don't have distractions, you can focus your energies on actually being productive. So remove your phone or any other distractions that might stop you from achieving this. The fourth step is to have some sort of productivity tool. This might sound a little bit extreme. It doesn't have to be something like Trello or the Gantt chart that's required to produce a Nimitz class aircraft carrier. It could be something simple like a notepad. All you need to be able to do is write your tasks out, know what you're trying to accomplish, and you can strike a pen mark through them and give yourselves a big pat on the back. It's as easy as that. The fifth and final point is to make sure you take regular breaks, but dedicate certain amounts of time to actually achieving a productive task. An easy way around this is to be able to work for 40 minutes, take 20 minutes off. Work for 40 minutes, take 20 minutes off. You don't need to say, oh, I will write an enormous report that's probably going to take me 9 hours in one fell swoop, and I'll stop once for a toilet break and once to make myself a cup of tea. It doesn't always work like that, and you can't dedicate huge amounts of time to being productive. Just do it in small, manageable chunks, and you'll achieve a lot in a short space of time. So those 5 points again: prioritise and have some sort of plan. Block out the time, make sure you've got the time to be able to actually accomplish what you're trying to do. The third point is to minimise the distractions, get rid of that phone, and then put yourself in a quiet place where you can be productive. The fourth point is to make sure you've got some sort of method of recording what you're trying to do and ticking it off when you reach the end. And the fifth point is to take breaks and work for a pretty realistic amount of time. And if you follow those principles, you probably do all right.